Hello, and welcome to Action Report. Let me get tongue-tied. Welcome to Fleet Action Report, episode 69. Haters Gonna Hate. I'm Nikodas.
I'm Grebog. Still?
You really like saying that. We do have a guest with us today. I'll swing my screen around so you guys can see him. This is Mamenth. Mamenth is joining us today. He's new to the fleet, kind of new to STO, but I'll let him say hi here.
Yo, they don't know what they've gotten themselves into today.
We're about to find out. Grebog, let's start with you. How has your week been?
My week. Let's see. What have I done? Unfortunately, with Halloween, some of my players in my D&D games have kids, and they thought Halloween meant going, out getting candy for the kids and stuff like that. I don't get it. They didn't want to do a spooktacular like adventure type thing, and it's fine. But outside of that, of not doing D&D, ran some Mythic Pluses with some guys in WoW. We timed a 16, we timed a 15. We got a 17 completed. We did not time it, but we are working. That group of guys we're working on getting to the 2,000 mark for the achievement for the Mythic Plus score that they have in game. So we are getting close. I think most of them are at 80 points or less now. And for those that know, when 80 points means it's still going to take some time and effort, because you're going to be like getting 4 more points from this, 10 more points from that. So you just got to whittle those points down that you need. Outside of that, my heroic team, we were pushing on Sylvanas. Some people need to learn how to stand out of the poo, because things that were not deadly in normal were one-shotting them. So it happens. I mean, yeah. But I think we'll get Sylvanas soon enough. So get everyone ahead of the curve. So, Nikodas, what have you been up to in this last week?
Playing a lot of Smash Brothers.
And getting your butt kicked by your kids?
Yeah, actually. So my oldest kid is 13. We had a match going, a family match. All 4 of us were playing the other day, and I literally knocked her down this chute. And as she was falling, she smacked me and threw me off the left side of the screen, which won her the match, even though she was falling to her death. Oh, and it was with an umbrella. So she smacked me with an umbrella and won the match. But yes, lots of Super Smash Brothers Brawl. They've released Sora. I really like the way Sora plays. It's very simple controls. His move set is very easy to get the hang of. So I've had a lot of fun with that. Um, I ordered the new Call of Duty Vanguard because I have friends that play it, but it is not out until Thursday, so I haven't played it yet. But I am looking forward to that. And I did play a little bit of Warzone today, and we actually did really well. We scored. I think the lowest we scored was 6th place. The highest was 4th. So we did pretty good. Which is a thing that is kind of unusual for me. I love playing Warzone, but I'm actually not that good at it, or at least I didn't think I was. But today we kind of rocked. It was a lot of fun. And other than that, I've been working on several STO characters. The newest one that is being very frustrating is my Jem'Hadar. Yeah, but we'll get into that at a later episode. Let's give our new guy here a chance to talk. Mamenth, what have you been up to?
Well, I have been rolling the dice as well with Cadaverius, and yeah, we thought my character died for a hot moment because he got bit by a vampire. Turns out that only happens when you get, your HP total goes to 0 of 0 of 0. Like there's nothing left to heal. So luckily, I survived. I died, but I lived.
Could have been fun to have you turn into a vampire.
We don't know if that's happened yet. It's still on the table. I've been, as you can tell, I've been playing the game a bit here, bugging everyone. Ooh, we got another AIE member. Hi, Ario. um, so I've been bugging everyone, trying to learn all the skills and figure out how things work. I've gotten some knowledge. I am nowhere near. So I'm really eager to do this because I haven't done these at all. And I want to see why they're so hated. And last but not least, I did what's called Noob Raid with Dan Kenya on Saturday. And one thing I'm known for is the dad joke. So I will start off with, if I have a son, I will name him Data, after Mr. Data from Star Trek. If it's a girl, we'll pronounce it Dada.
I don't even know what to say to that. That was bad.
I think what people will say occasionally is boo earns.
Nice. All right, so this week in STO has been a little interesting.
Just a
You
little.
want to launch us off here, Grebog?
They announced the Agile Classics bundle that will be selling for 6,000 Zen. They did not, in their post, mention that it will come in with a discount. So I don't know that it will have a discount, though that might be, I had the thought, it might be because we are near Black Friday, and they may be like, well, Black Friday is just around the corner, you'll get the discount then. So the bundle includes, there will be 2 ships. I'll get to those in a second. And it'll have 2 fleet modules and 2 experimental ship upgrades. The 2 ships, one is the Da Vinci Miracle Worker Tier 6 Escort, or as I have started saying, the Fed Bug ship. It kind of reminds me of the Dominion's Bug ship, but it is more of it's the Federation style. It is part of the Saber family. Comes with what I call the A10 Gatling gun, which is technically experimental weapon Gatling emitter. It goes brrrt. It also comes with the console universal that Troyes Protocol. This is a nod to the book where they pulled the ship from. So, and also the Da Vinci Miracle, like the Da Vinci name, comes from also the books. So, it's an interesting console because it changes power settings and it does a lot of stuff, and it stealths you for a short bit. It doesn't stealth and cloak an entire planet. But, I mean, that was the book. So, I mean, they have to have some limits to the console. The Equinox Pilot Scout ship is the other Tier 6 that's coming in. It is part of the Nova family. It though, does count as a raider for raider flanking, I noticed, when I was looking at the ships, which I found interesting. The console is a universal nucleogenic ignition. And what this does is to enemies, it does AoE damage, and to friends, it's an AoE heal. So that's kind of neat. Both ships have an interesting look. The Equinox, it doesn't have the arrowhead saucer section. I don't know if it technically would be a saucer section. But the front of the ship isn't an arrowhead as much as the Novas typically were. It looks like they basically rammed the arrowhead into a wall and flattened it out. But And the also nice thing about both of these is there are going to be fleet versions for both. So they didn't forget about fleet versions for once.
Yeah, for once. It's been a while since we've
Yeah.
had fleet versions. They've been focused on the legendary stuff. All right, so the second thing they announced was the Galaxy goes to Red Alert. This is a placeholding event that they do periodically. This time around on PC, it will run from November 4th to November 18th. On console, it's going to run November 4th to November 11th. Why there's a difference in the two, I'm not quite sure. I assume console's getting an event sooner than PC is getting theirs. So, but I haven't really been keeping up with that. The reward this time around is listed as an ultimate tech upgrade and a specialization point. I should note, however, that the last time we ran this event, the rewards that they listed in their blog were incorrect. So I'm kind of curious to see if they were right or wrong this time.
That'll be interesting indeed. New explosions. They have announced that these are coming. They have not said. Well, it was like they announced they didn't put a date on it, and they just said soon. TM, I guess, trademark. So, and as we all know, as soon as that gets put in, we will all get to see these on the stream when I blow up one time or another.
Kaboom!
The enemy ships, when you blow them up, will also have the new explosion effects. So it's not just player ships.
I did not expect sleeping him up to do that.
That is the news.
You said it is not only player ships?
Yeah, it will not only be player ships. The enemy ships, when they explode, will also show the new FX.
Now that's cool. That means everybody gets to enjoy it, not just the players that blow up all the time.
Well, I gotta show the streamers, the people, something.
What? Did I say something? I'm sorry. All right. So we are once again running some hated episodes. We've got 2 for you today, and then we do have a secondary target as well. But we'll start with the primary. The first thing we're going to run is Operation Gamma. Now, Operation Gamma is one of those hidden episodes. You get to it by opening up your mission journal, going to Available, and it will be part of the Lost Dominion or the 2800 right in here. Now, mine's not showing up because I've actually got it in the log already over here, Operation Gamma. Otherwise, it would be right here with these two. There's 5 missions total in this set, and this is the third. But it's a shuttlecraft mission, and we all know how people love the shuttlecraft missions. So let's go ahead and get this started. Reman, Grebog, let's transwarp out there to Operation Gamma.
And I already got my ship ready.
I do too. Okay, if you guys are here, go ahead and begin. Now, being an older mission, this one will not prompt us, so we have to enter at roughly the same time.
I've already hit it. I think I see loading screens on all of us, including the stream.
Apparently, Tabby hated this mission as well.
Yeah, I hope it's not horrible, but we'll find out.
I didn't mind it personally. I can think of other missions that were the one we're doing after this is one that I hated more.
Yeah, that one is specifically we already did my hated episode. We did Dust to Dust. The next one is yours.
All right, I seen. Oh,
we get to vote.
Yeah, there's just not much to vote on this one, though. I mean, it's one choice. Okay,
essentially,
so
it's just saying, "Are we ready?"
There's a great big Dominion fleet up here. We're going to call in some distractions. That's what this is talking about.
Currently, DS9 is under Dominion control. So
And that was
Sort
an
of a
interesting
spoiler to the
story.
story, but that gives you reference on why we are doing
I
what we are doing.
look like a giant green ball flying through space.
Do you have the same engines I have on me?
I do, but I have the matching set, so I have the green glow on the front of my ship too.
Well, I have the kinetic cutting beam. I have the console. I don't have the full set for the space though.
All right, so what we're flying around here,
Oh
we're
no.
trying to disable the shuttle or the sensors, so the Dominion on Deep Space Nine has no idea we're here.
There will be worker bees that will show up every so often we have to blow up. Because they will try to repair.
I got this one.
All right. Now we got to go down to the lower ones, blow up some enemies. There's the worker bee.
So I mentioned in pre-show about people not liking this, and I have to admit it is because things are just so different looking. It's you're flying in a ship that you're not used to.
That's true. I actually used to when I would help level, when I would help a new player level, I would sometimes run in a shuttle, just because I felt like I wouldn't blow everything up in 3 seconds. And that way they could experience the game and the fights and whatnot. I actually had a lot of fun with it. So I don't mind the shuttles as much as some other players do. And
gotta
the
say that.
missions that utilize the shuttles don't typically bother me, although the one that Grebog dislikes, I'm not terribly fond of either. All right, here we go. Boss fight, or well, mini boss fight. Ooh, that hurt.
Kablam!
Okay, we've got the sensors disabled. We blew up the
Use
ticket ship.
wormhole.
Yeah, we gotta wait to be out of combat.
And transferring.
Use that wormhole.
Only
Oh,
halfway?
just halfway.
Now this is kind of cool. The view out the front of the shuttle is pretty neat. Okay, yes, you'll notice that the inside of the shuttle does not match the outside of the shuttle that I was flying. It's fine. We'll just run with it.
Everything's fine here.
Working as intended.
Everything's perfect. There are no bugs.
Well, we're fighting the Dominion and stuff like that. There are definitely bugs out there. Bug ships.
True enough. All right, so we're here. This was okay. So back in the day, before the Gamma Quadrant was introduced as an actual place you can go visit, this was as close as we got.
I mean, for a shuttlecraft, this is what you should expect for the interior.
And we're warping, and we're warping. No?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so what? We got 2 techs and 1 engineer. All right. So what we're going to need to do here is a little bit of a mini game. We're going to fly through these asteroids and find some clickables. Then there will be a little bit of a puzzle.
I'm trying to find my clickable.
Oh, do you have
Well,
the?
we got to talk to Ferric first, and then we'll go find the clickables.
I forgot about this part. I did not make sure I had my handy dandy note ready to tell me what I needed to be doing.
I do have mine. So this could be fun. So there's actually... So this is Ferric. You can deal with her however you want when you're playing this. I'm not going to go through all the options. I will say, as far as Ferengi goes, she's not terrible. Kind of a little bit like Brunt.
FCA.
Yeah, him. All right, so that's enough listening to that. Okay, now we have to go out here and scan stuff.
Dude,
So I highly recommend, if you're going to do this, to get a notepad, write down what it tells you, because otherwise it's going to get confusing on what you need to do. And you need to pay attention, and you need to do it quick enough. And I will never remember everything on what they tell me, so that's why I always write it down.
Each job, tech, engineering, and science could do these. But yeah, your cheat sheet's at the bottom right of your screen if you need it. That's engineering. That is not for me. That's science. Also not for me. So there's 4 of each.
I saw the ship. Okay, let me turn around.
Here's tactical. Here we go.
Where are you?
South.
Okay, you're way south. I will head north, since I am also TAC.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I've got some materials for him.
Oh, there it is. Okay, 1 down. You only have to do 4 of them to advance, but there's an accolade for each. So if you come in here with an engineer and or a science officer and you are playing TAC, you can get multiple accolades. What you're looking for here, you'll get this little thing to pop up. This is active sensors. I look on my list, active sensors says remove Iconian core. And then there will be 2 triggers. And it's active sensors again, which is deactivate.
I have no idea where the other engineering stuff is.
We've got 2.
Got a tactical satellite over here.
I do not see you. Where are you at?
I don't. I'm in agreement.
If you run out of time or if you click on the wrong thing, then you'll get attacked.
All right. Maybe it goes. It's right. I wish there was some way we could give a notification to each other.
I'll find you. Hang on. Well, actually, I can't help anyway. You're an engineer.
Oh, this is tactical. This is one of yours.
Wait a minute. I see where you're at now. I gotcha.
All right.
I missed one step in my...
Okay, we got 3. Do I need to come back over there and hit that same one? Can I hit the same one?
I can get it. It blew up on my screen, so I thought it would... But... Okay. So active enemy, so I need to deactivate that. And then do that.
There we go. And we got the satellite technician accolade. Okay, so now we go back to the Kranich, which is in the big asteroid with the ice on the outside.
I just blew something up. I'm getting out of here.
Ah, you found the little guys. That's fun.
No, I did something wrong. Okay.
Wait, can they still hear me?
All right, so hang back a second, guys. I've got a little trick that I do with this, and I would like to show everybody what that trick is. So let me fly out here and get this.
I'm coming out to you.
I think this is the way out. Yep. Okay, so we got lots of swarmers out here. There's bunches of them.
I'm just going to stealth.
They do blow up fairly easily, but I am going to gather these guys up. And then here we go. And we'll just blow them all up. Okay, so that is the point defense system. You get that off the Tier 3 escort. It's the Akira, the Tier 3 version of the Akira that you used to buy for Zen, now you can get for Dilithium. Just straight up point defense system. Now, there is a torpedo point defense system that comes from the Tier 6 version. You can kind of do the same thing, although I actually think this one works better. But that's a neat way to deal with all those swarmers when they come out.
You coming?
Yep. I was talking. You know me in talking.
Chit chat all the time. You just talk.
Murder.
So we're going to get a choice up here.
Yep. Choices.
And there is an accolade for both options.
Let's let Moment make the choice what we're going to do. He has not written this yet.
So the representatives of the Alpha Quadrant finally make their way to seek aid from the Dominion.
Now, okay, so this is interesting. They made the character look like Wei-Yun, but they did not use Wei-Yun's voice actor.
Well, this is Wei-Yun 10, he said. I mean, maybe there was some alterations in the genetic sequencing. The voice is a little different.
Yeah, but when he shows up later, well, yeah, they do use the right voice actor. So,
But was that Wei in 10 or is that Wei in 11?
well, that's true. That's
Maybe there was an error in the cloning process for Wei in 10.
Or maybe a certain shapeshifter wanted it.
So he wants us to kill her. So what are you gonna do, Mement?
All right, how do I? I'm not close enough, I don't think, to have triggered the question.
Come up here. You get a hail.
Here we are.
Make the decision.
Yep. We'll go with whatever you decide. He hasn't ran it yet, so he's probably listening to her speak.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Right. We're friends, right? Right?
Get the out of here.
Oh, and he let her go. Good for you. Way to be Federation appropriate.
You come seeking my aid and then refuse a simple request. This is not an auspicious.
And here we have two voice actors talking at once.
Nevertheless, you have something.
Oh, that's not just an echo, is it?
No.
No. The Jem'Hadar is also talking.
Ones, especially in the conference, that they were talking over each other. It wasn't a translator thing. They were talking over.
That's interesting.
There is a price, though. For more than 30 years, Starfleet has held.
All right.
Cannot skip.
I can't skip it. Never mind.
Can I?
The hubris it takes to contain a god.
Though
The
if you want the space set, the Polaron space set, that's the mission you're going to have to run over and over and over and to get all the pieces. This is, I think, more the reason why people hated it than the fact that it's a shuttlecraft. You have to do it 3 times to get the space set.
If you're trying to get a set that's like required, gah.
They do that a lot. All right, so we can turn that in, get the reward. So you can get a 360-degree Polaron beam for shuttles, or 2 of the 3 Jem'Hadar space items.
It didn't give me any rewards because I effed up on starting it. Wah, 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 wah.
Next mission in this set is Facility 4028, but we are not going to run that right now. All right, so Mement, you need to switch characters for this next one.
On the way.
The next mission we're running is called The Best Defense. Now, there is a TFO based off of this episode, but we are not running that today. We're going to run the actual episode. You must be on a Romulan character to access this episode. It is in the set Vengeance, The Best Defense. About 2/3 the way down.
They could have done this way better. The TFO and the mission is what I call a pain in my butt.
If I had a camera on me, you would have just seen Mama Cat just walk across the screen.
Oh, my cats do that a lot. They've also meowed on camera before.
Mama, you want to say hi?
I heard that
With
one.
a fluff, I was just licking myself.
All right, so are we all here?
I am beaming up now.
Transwarp out here.
Yep, I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I'll stop. It's the best defense, correct?
Correct.
Best defense.
Warping now. I think I just ran right through some.
All right, if you're here, we can all start. Everybody ready?
Doing.
Yep.
Loading.
This one did not prompt us either.
Now, I am fascinated with the fact that my load screen is the Star Trek Online Reflections one, and you have Fall of the Old Ones there, Nikodas.
I've
I
got
do.
reflections as well.
Don't know what to tell you. Because maybe I ran it earlier. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess they might have some randomness to their load screens, trying to make it a little different so you're not staring at the same thing over and over again.
Maybe.
Oh, just an FYI. I went ahead and spent some money last night.
Oh, hey, I guess I should have, can I get out of combat so I can switch to my ship? There we go. I'll be right back.
After these messages.
There we go. I am in the slow honking, slow turning, but I will kill you all ship.
Well, I'm just firing torpedoes at everything.
Same here. I probably don't have anywhere near what I would ever need.
My ship is so big, it does not fit on the screen properly. For those that see my on my section of the screen, it's down in the bars a bit. I don't have a proper build on this ship, but I do all right.
I've got myself like a quarter impulse or something.
There we go. That's better. Okay, now, so this first part isn't terrible. It's this part that people hate.
This part.
This is also what the TFO is based off of.
Yes.
I'm at 1%.
You are the 1%?
1.21 gigawatts.
Ooh, that sounds bad. Let me grab my flux capacitor.
Great Scott, Marty!
Is there something wrong with gravity in the future?
Yeah, cars could fly in 2021. That didn't happen.
In 2015.
Oh, it was 2015, wasn't it? I thought it was... Yeah, all right.
Oh.
Fair enough. They did get the self-tying shoes out, though. All right, here we go. I don't know where these things are at. Anybody see land walkers anywhere? Oh, I got shuttles.
Got a shuttle.
I see some shuttles in the air. I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
I love that. So I made sure to have the refracting Tetryon Cascade from the Nukara reputation. It takes out like little ships like nothing. Though this is why I don't like this mission. I blew up already.
And it's not even the new explosion yet.
I struggle with this one a lot.
Kablammy.
He's on my 6. Can't shake him. Well, somebody took him out.
We got a walker on the other side.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, I give wave 2 has already fallen, haven't they? Alright, fine. I've got the walker.
I'm trying to tie its shoelaces together, right? That's what I'm supposed to do?
Right, yeah. Make it fall over.
And then you can shoot it from a different angle.
Because otherwise its armor's too thick for blasters.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought they smelled bad. On the outside.
I don't like this mission.
There's a walker over.
Yep, because we got wave 3 on the ground already. We got to get rid of these guys here, though.
Just blow up, you'll get there quicker.
We're not done with wave 2. We're getting there. There, wave 2's down.
It
Heading
did
to
not
wave 3.
keep my station I set up for the small craft. I had someone else set up as my number 2, and they gave me some. There
I thought
we
it'd
go.
be.
I'm on the big guy. Look, I actually got big ships in here.
I tried that earlier. I died too fast for it to work.
Wow, they're like blowing up the little ships really fast. It's the Nimbus. I use Nimbus. I don't know what you used, but I got the Nimbus pirates here helping.
I tried the Fleet Support 3.
Why did I just hear a Mario coin?
Because Mario is your friend. And I have a bad habit of forgetting to like turn my phone to vibrate.
Okay.
Oh, hey, there's a new walker coming in.
Yep, wave 4. Which is the last one. It's also the biggest.
It's not the size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean, she said.
Okay, that was bad too, but at least you got a chuckle out of me that time.
Oh, it just blew me up. I could not do this alone like this.
Oh, hey, there's yet another walker.
Yep, I know. 2 come in the last wave.
Yeah, this is not fun.
I had to stealth or cloak to
Oh, crud. Come on. Oh, they got me. The walker's at 3%.
I'm dead.
Yeah, we got a lot of fighters around.
So viewers, this is why I don't think they properly balanced this, and that's why I feel that. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
All right. There's a lot of shuttles around.
Trying to get the walker out, because the walker can launch more shuttles.
Oh man, it just kabloom.
At 5%. 3%, 2%, 1%. Take him out, Grebog. Okay, got one down. I'll come help clear up the shuttles now. Maybe.
Okay, one thing to note, when flying any ship, the faster you move, the higher your defense is, which means you probably in a shuttle should never go under full throttle. Just saying.
There's a trait that can help with that too, actually. All right, I'm on the walker.
Kablooey. I love it's like the camera has to pan every time.
He's down.
Yeah, I focused Walker because the walkers can launch shuttles and the things that the small craft. So if we can get rid of what's launching them, we can probably keep up.
I'm stuck on something I can't tell.
Try pulling up.
Pull up, pull up! Oh no, he crashed into the... Oh.
Okay, and that's it. I think we're done.
F this mission.
Captain, exit stage right.
I still, while that went better with others, solo that mission drove me nuts.
I can see why. All right, and like I said, there is a TFO based on that. I don't think we have highlighted that TFO yet, so Grebog has that to look forward to.
We may not highlight that TFO. We'll see.
Hey, let's run to ESD real quick.
Explain ESD.
Earth
Space Dock.
Sol System.
All right, and while we do that, I will be right back.
Unfortunately, we had a death in the Star Trek family. And we are going to come back over here and remind you guys where the memorial is. Now, we looked earlier, and the individual who passed has not been added to that yet. It may take a patch, which I think is due tomorrow.
I think she has passed in between like our episodes, so I mean, they haven't had a week to even put it into game, so it's to me not super shocking that it's not there yet. I am sure it will be there very soon.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
I know this is the future and all, but can somebody explain the 3 seashells to me?
You lost me.
But we're not doing, Demolition Man, so...
He got it, at least.
Gotcha. All right, so these elevators over here, or turbolifts, sorry, wrong universe. These will take you up to the mezzanine. In the middle of the mezzanine up here is the memorial, at least for Fed characters. Klingons have one as well. And this is the list of all the actors in Star Trek that have passed. And then if you hit the continue button, you get a list of everybody who has been involved with Star Trek at some point in time that has passed. Like you've got Richard Datton Jr., model
Sorry to
maker.
interrupt, but you may want to move it off to the side so that it can be seen easily on the stream.
You
They could
lost
also
me.
see it in my little window.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
just easier on the bigger window.
Oh, you mean the actual memorial? I was more going with the names, but that's fine.
No, I was saying that the
I gotcha.
the actual little thing that pops up was
So
hidden.
memorial. Okay. So the individual who passed is Camille How do you say that? Saviola.
Sure. That sounds probably accurate.
That sounded really bad. Me asking. I should have practiced beforehand. No offense intended. Camille played Kai Opaka, which was the very first Kai that we saw in Deep Space Nine. I believe she was in Deep Space Nine for 2 seasons before her character was stranded on a planet where she felt the prophets wanted her to be. In both the DS9 relaunch novels and later in STO, the character was brought back to kind of resume her Kai duties. The way she came back is a little different, but the character did come back. And in the case of STO, they brought the voice actor back to reprise that role. So she was able to play Kai Opaka for a little while extra here in the game. Now, as you see, her name has not been added to this list yet. I'm sure it will be, along with an appropriate quote, and we will revisit that once that is added in a future episode, just so we can read her quote and see her little contribution to the memorial and to the world of Star Trek at large.
I believe it's pronounced Saviola.
Oh, good. So I said it right. Cheers. I am not the best person at reading names, so I'm sure I've mispronounced some of the others in here. Fortunately, most of them I have heard said at one point in time or another, and I can then pronounce it correctly. But there's a few that I had not. So, but yeah, we will revisit this when Camille gets added. But for now, let's take a moment of silence for her loss. Thank you, viewers, for your time there and your respect. All right, so I'm going to pass this over to Grebog like usual so he can talk about the fleet.
We have a fleet. We are part of the Alea Iacta Est community. Our fleet is Alea Iacta Est classis. The fleet is primarily working on the colony and the starbase, mainly because we are done with the other ones. The only time that other projects will come up with the other ones is when we are working on, say, provisions and stuff like that. I think we have done all the unlocks for all the special things, except for the colony and starbase. So, but we are making great progress. We actually we were getting really close here. Like I keep saying that we're getting pretty close here for the military tier on the starbase, which will, once we complete like another rank, it'll push us to the 13,000 starbase tier experience needed. We'll be able to have the major project. Like once we get the military tier, we'll be able to kick off the major tier 5 starbase project as well. We will still need to finish the engineering and science tiers, but yeah, we're getting pretty darn close here, and you guys are killing it on all the donations and contributions. So keep that up.
We just need to convince everybody to also remember we do have a Klingon fleet that needs help.
The Klingon fleet, the dilithium. I need to go over, and it should be ready to queue up another tier upgrade for one of the sections, which will increase the discounts. So
Nice.
we're getting close to completing, I think, tier 2. So yeah, I mean it's going. It's getting there. If you want to join us in game, you can either find at Nikodas or at Real Grebog, or one of the easier ways is to go to aie-guild.org and join the Discord for Alea Iacta Est. There is an STO channel, and you can ask for a fleet invitation there. To get an invite, we need your name and @ handle, so that way we can send out the invitations.
Like
We
mine
also
was Panissa, and then the at my name meant 1549.
and also we do a weekly event on Thursdays at 11 p.m. Eastern, and this is more of a fun thing. Nicodemus and I have been streaming it so that way people can kind of see and enjoy. There isn't a huge amount of I guess, like, this is an episode where we have a topic set and we stick to a set of show notes. On the Thursday, it's more about having fun, and so we'll run TFOs, we'll run missions, whatever people want to do. So it's about having fun.
We may
So
do some PvP here. I've had a couple people bring that up, so we may do another PvP match.
well, I think Tabitha just wants to blow you up some more.
Probably. Probably. But we have new people that we could get involved now. Maybe get a full 10 people 5-on-5 match going. We'll have to wait and see. I also want to talk very briefly. Grebog was nice enough to set up a special Discord server for Fleet Action Report. If you go to fleetactionreport.com, well, I may be talking too soon. Is there a link on our website?
Not yet. I will get
Okay.
one out there. I was trying to get some initial things set up before I made it public, but yes. In future, we had been using the AIE Discord when we were streaming and having a bunch of AIE folks joining us. I kind of went with a separate Discord because AIE is awesome. Yes, we are super friendly, and sometimes people will come in and, hey, I know you play Final Fantasy 14. Let's talk about Final Fantasy 14. I've been looking for you all day. I found something out, and I've been looking to. And if we're doing a stream, and I kind of, well, I love to talk to fellow AIE people. I'd kind of want to keep it on track, so I made sure we had our own place that we can bring people, and basically it also will let you know when we go live. It should automatically tell people we are live. I have a live now thing. There are 2 things you need to react to. One is the rules, and 2, if you want to be alerted that we are live, there's another thing you react to, so that way you can get the notifications. I've chosen the opt-in for notifications instead of the opt-out. Yeah. And yes, and just by clicking on the thing to react to the rule that you've read the rules, you become a red shirt.
Now, is that TOS red shirt or is that TNG red shirt?
Yes.
I'll let them
Yes.
try to figure that one out. I have thoughts and plans that I would like to do with our Discord. The red shirt is kind of a hint at what I am thinking. I don't know what once I get more things together and more time, we'll see what we can do. Like, I named the bot that I use Computer, and I do want to add in some things where you can do like hello computer and it will respond to you. But I haven't done that yet.
So we've got some setup to do yet, but yeah, in the future you'll be able to contact us that way as well. And we may have people in other fleets at some point in time, or people who just don't want to be part of AIE, and that's okay. And this gives them a way to interact with us or be on the show, because being in the fleet is great, but it is not a requirement. All right.
But AIE, we're awesome. Oh wow.
I mean, it's good to have a place for the group to go to be more specific. I know some of the other sub fleets and stuff that people have introduced me to. There are decidedly non AIE channels and things in there that I can understand why they have them,
Well,
and it would be nice to have some place. I think where people can focus on Star Trek.
Yeah, that's what we thought too, and it works.
and
All
I
right,
also
guys.
had the thought people like to talk about the shows. This will give we can have show channels, we can have like talk about STO that
Suggestion
way.
channels.
Yeah, suggest like stream suggestion channel. Like, well, what do you think we need to cover? Stuff like that. Things that don't necessarily. I don't want to clog up the AIE STO channel with stuff. Yeah.
Even though they were nice enough to give us our own channel, which is really
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, so it is midnight, Eastern midnight. Time for us to be moseying on.
Hold on, wait, I gotta do one more dad joke.
Go for it.
Out of all the races on Star Trek, nobody uses more hair coloring than the Klingons. Because today is a good day to die.
All right, that was pretty good. I'll give you that one. That was good. All right, as always. Oh, next week. Next week, we were going to do what we were supposed to do this week. Ooh, I take that back. Grebog, next week they're starting a new event. Granted, that's an event that we've done before, but are we going to highlight that?
What,
Why
the
not?
red alerts?
Yeah.
We can do a brief reminder. I don't think we need to spend a lot of time because we went through all of the TFO or all of the TFOs associated in that. So I don't know that we need to go through everything.
Okay, so why don't we split it up then? So this episode, this was my bad. I forgot that we had talked about this, but this episode was originally supposed to be about the fleet holdings. So we'll split it. Next week we'll do a little bit with the red alerts, and then we'll go into some fleet holding stuff. That'll be next week.
And fleet holdings will probably take at least 2, maybe even 3. Well, it will take as many as we need to get through, because what we'd like to do is show you where they are, how to get there, what you can buy from them. That is key, because there are things at the fleet holdings that you can't buy anywhere else, or as good equipment from anywhere else.
Yep. So we will start that next week, and then we'll do a part 1, part 2, maybe a part 3. Next week will be part 1, and as said, we will briefly touch over the red alert event. All right, as always, I will leave you guys with the words that Q last said to Picard in All Good Things. See you out there.
Live long and prosper.